Hey everyone, welcome to Newegg TV. We are at the AMD Fan Day event here in San Francisco, California. As you can see, there are scads of anxious gamers awaiting outside to come inside and take advantage of all of the gaming rigs that are set up over here. Play on some AMD equipment, some AMD APUs, graphics cards. We've got tons of people here, everyone from IGN to vendors such as Asus, MSI, Gigabyte are here. We're going to be talking to all of them, sharing as much of this as we can with you. So stay tuned, and I'm sure something's going on behind me right now, right? Yeah. So as you can see, guys, we're now inside the event, and AMD has really decked it out. You've got this entire hall going all the way down that way. The doors are about to open any moment now. Tons of gaming stations set up, whether you got laptops, you got desktops, they're everywhere. We're located right here, kind of a nice central location. We got our spin wheel going, so people are going to spin that, win some prizes. We got lots of swag to give out and that sort of thing. And then if you look down this way, we have more games, more large TVs, Eyefinity display setups. We got 3-screen and 5-screen Eyefinity displays, and then down there is a lounge area and sort of the main stage where IGN is going to be talking to the gamers. So, from our understanding. All right, guys, I have now wrangled in Adam. Adam is from AMD, and what is your role at AMD, Adam?
I'm a desktop product marketing manager.
Okay, so Adam knows all about desktops, and our fans also know all about desktops, or as much as they possibly can. And AMD has quite a few very unique systems here that are running what I would call some unique resolutions. We're talking better than 1080, because I think that's what things are moving towards. 1080's been around for a while, it's fun to game at, but what's next? So let's talk about first. We got a system behind us. What are we running there?
Definitely PC gamers want the best, and the best of the best right now for a single display is 4K, obviously.
Yes.
So we've got a Sony 84-inch 4K TV here, powered with an 8350 FX processor, so that's 8 cores, a 7970 graphics card, and there's a DisplayPort, one DisplayPort link going right into that TV.
So single DisplayPort connector, and that's why we love DisplayPort so much. The bandwidth available, you can actually push a resolution 4K, which is it's the future. Coming soon to a Newegg store near you, of course.
And here it's running Dark Souls, and it's highly playable at that resolution. And just definitely the future of gaming.
I haven't tried Dark Souls yet, but our camera girl Rachel said that it's really hard. Have you tried it?
I've tried it for about 5 minutes, and I can't get out of this little area. So,
all right. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll let you guys know how it runs. Also, I'd like to point out beautiful Thermaltake Level 10 GT custom AMD edition case right there. Got the red and black throughout. AMD memory installed. The AMD FX closed loop CPU cooler. Just a beautiful system. Really nice custom build. And shall we move along next to the next station? Our next station over here is an Eyefinity display. So these 3 1080 monitors that we're looking at?
3 1080p. We've got surround sound going. We've got a D-Box hydraulic chair. Actually moves and responds to the action on screen. Playing Dirt Showdown.
So a 5760 by 1080 total resolution on this display.
Yes.
And you got kind of the immersive experience here with the hydraulic chair, surround sound setup with some Logitech speakers. And yeah, you having fun?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's like really immersive and super high res on all screens. It's really nice with the Eyefinity setup here, right? So,
excellent, thank you. Yeah. So that is Dirt Showdown, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, a really fun game to play and a really fun way to play it.
Definitely, and same specs as we saw before, 8350, powered by a 7970 graphics card.
Oh yes, we have this down here in a Corsair. I believe that's a 600T. All the system right there. We'll give you guys a closer look at that as well. Now we just saw a 3-screen Eyefinity setup. Now we have a 5-screen Infinity 7. You
Yes.
guys are just continuing to raise the bar.
If you got the space, this is even more immersive. So now you're looking at Tomb Raider running on a 4-core FX processor with a 7970 again. And this time we're looking at Tomb Raider running with the latest and greatest TressFX, so the new physics technology that was recently introduced.
So we have a 4170 in here, which
Yep.
is not necessarily the highest of the high end, but we're still running Tomb Raider on 5 screens, 1920 by 1080 times 5, which I don't have the number in my head for. You guys get your calculators out, you can figure that out. Again, Corsair case down here, the 7970 by Asus inside there, and I'm gonna try this out because I played a little bit of Tomb Raider, and I want to play a little bit more. And I want to play past the first or second level because that's really about as far as I've got.
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck right now. But yeah, definitely for gaming, having a good graphics card is key. And in this case, that's definitely why we have the 7970 in here. And a 4-core is all you need for this title.
That's beautiful. We're not even like running a crazy Crossfire X setup or anything like that. We got one 7970. It's a beast of a video card. You guys have the driver support. I wanted to compliment you guys on the driver support for the 7970. It's been moving along for quite some time, and it's really grown and matured, I think, over the past year to the point where it's really, it's one of the top GPUs out there right now.
Definitely, definitely. And having really good partners to work with while they're developing their games is really key as well, allowing us to have a very good product when the game is introduced.
Now, that's actually a good question we've gotten from some of our viewers before. When you see the AMD Gaming Evolved logo at the beginning when you're playing a game, what exactly does that entail as far as you guys working with the game developers?
So we have a program called AMD Gaming Evolved, and essentially that is a program where we work with developers as they are creating their software, their product, and offering technical advice, hardware, as well as working on our side how we can optimize their software to run even better on AMD hardware.
So it's kind of a delicate balance. You've got the hardware, which you know is very powerful, but you need the software to kind of tie in and work together to get the maximum frame rate, which ultimately lets you play a game with a nice smooth frame rate, gives you a more immersive experience. And I don't have to tell you guys out there who are gamers, when you're playing and you have a setup like this, it's really hard to compare it to. And I think that's something we're actually going to get into today. You're going to have these guys coming in here, they're going to play on a setup like this, and it's hard to go back. I'll be honest,
it is.
It's very difficult to go back. So we're probably spoiling the rest of the lives of all the people who are coming here to some extent.
But this is what PCs gaming is about, right?
But
it's doing whatever you can think of and just being able to do it.
It's a glorious thing when it comes down to it. All right, Adam, we're going to take another wander around and check out some of the other vendors that are here. But I want to say a huge thank you to inviting us here to this event. And thank you for talking to us today and all of our fans out there.
Thanks for coming to AMD Fan Day.
All right, guys, if you want to see more coverage of AMD's Fan Day here in San Francisco, you can find that, of course, on our Newegg TV YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more. We'll be right back.